My fellow soldiers, if you can sustain the same feelings of determination and courage that you experienced during previous battles, then we have already won. I am not certain what destiny has in store for you. The bonds of fate may treat you more cruelly than it does your captives. Look around you. On either side, 2 seas confine you, without a single ship at your disposal for escape. The Po River surrounds you, a river larger and more forceful than the Rhone. The Alps loom behind you, barely crossed by you when you were still strong and fresh, now trapping you in. Soldiers, this is where we must conquer or die. The same fortune which has imposed the necessity of fighting holds out to you, if victorious, rewards that surpass anything you can imagine, even from the immortal gods themselves. If we were only about to recover by our valor Sicily and Sardinia, wrested from our fathers, the recompense would be sufficiently ample. However, all that Rome possesses, which was acquired through numerous triumphs, will be yours. To gain this rich reward, act swiftly and arm yourselves with the favor of the gods. For you have spent enough time chasing cattle in the desolate mountains of Lusitania and Celtiberia, with little profit gained from your toils and dangers. It is time to embark on campaigns that are lucrative and fruitful, and to reap the great rewards of your hard work after traveling such vast distances, crossing many mountains and rivers, and encountering various armed nations. Here, fortune has granted you the end of your labors, and will grant you a reward that matches your service. You should not think that victory will be difficult merely because this war has a grand reputation. A seemingly insignificant enemy can often put up a fierce fight, while renowned states and kings can be defeated with little effort. Putting aside the splendor of the Roman name, what do they have that can be compared to you? Your valor and success over the past 20 years are only the beginning. You have journeyed from the Pillars of Hercules, across the ocean and the farthest corners of the world, advancing victorious against many of the fiercest nations of Gaul and Spain, while you will be facing a raw army that was surrounded and nearly destroyed by the Gauls this very summer. They were unfamiliar with their general and inexperienced in battle. Shall I compare myself, who was born and raised within the illustrious command of my father's tent, as the conqueror of Spain and the Alpine nations, and even the Alps themselves, to this mere 6-month general who has abandoned his own army? If someone were to show him the standards of the Carthaginians and Romans today, I'm certain he wouldn't even know which army he once led as a consul. It is no small thing, soldiers, that every one of you has witnessed my military exploits, and likewise, that I have seen each and every one of your acts of bravery, and can recount them with specific details of when and where they occurred. With soldiers who have received my praises and rewards countless times, I, who was once your student before becoming your commander, will lead you into battle against untested men who are unknown and unfamiliar with each other. Everywhere I look, I see brave and energetic soldiers, a veteran infantry and cavalry composed of the most gallant nations, and you, valiant men of Carthage, who fight for your country with the most just resentment. We are the aggressors in this war, descending into Italy with hostile standards, and we shall fight with greater boldness and ferocity than our foe could ever imagine. Our minds are inflamed and excited by suffering, injury, and indignity. The Romans demanded the punishment of me, your leader, and then all of you who had laid siege to Saguntum. And had we given up, they would have subjected us to the most severe tortures. That most cruel and haughty nation considers everything its own and at its disposal. It believes it has the right to decide with whom we should have war or peace. It restricts and confines us within the boundaries of mountains and rivers that we must not cross, and it does not even adhere to those boundaries that it established. Do not cross the Iberus. Have nothing to do with the Saguntines. Saguntum is on the Iberus. You must not move a step in any direction, they say. Is it not enough that they took away our most ancient provinces, Sicily and Sardinia? Will they also take Spain from us? And if we withdraw from there, will they cross over into Africa? Did I say will cross? They have dispatched both consuls of this year, one to Africa and the other to Spain. We are left with nothing in any direction except what we can seize through our own might of arms. Cowards and weaklings may look back on their safe and unmolested roads, returning to their own lands and country. But we have no such luxury. Bravery is our only option. Victory or death are the only paths left to us, as inevitable despair has cut off all other options. We must fight to conquer, and even if fortune should falter, we shall face death on the battlefield with honor rather than flee in fear. If this determination is firmly fixed in the minds of all of you, then I can confidently say that we have already won.
Let us relieve the Romans from the anxiety they have so long experienced, since they think it tries their patience too much to wait for an old man's death.
Thank you for watching this episode of History Thread. If you enjoyed this video, we kindly ask that you like, share and subscribe so that we may deliver you more content more frequently. Be sure to click the bell notification icon and select all so that you can stay updated with our latest content on YouTube. Connect with us beyond YouTube as well. Follow us on social media, where we plan to gradually ramp up our presence via intriguing historical tidbits, behind-the-scenes glimpses, and engage with you, the viewer, who makes this all possible. You can find us on Twitter, Instagram, and Rumble. You can also support us by leaving a tip via Patreon. Finally, this video was inspired by Epic History's rendition of Alexander the Great's speech at Opus, so we'd like to give them a shout out, and we recommend that you give it a view. Links to all the items mentioned are in the description below. Thank you, once again, for being part of History Thread, and we hope to see you once more on another journey into the past.